Nickey June's Naughty Talk Show.
Girl, just drop the low, you no one coming over.
This is the Naughty Talk Show. Guys, welcome. You know where you are. Season 3, episode 1.
Season 3 is good.
Season 3 is good. Season 2 is a little wobbly because Nickey June was exploring, you know. Season 3 is all about educating and teaching what I've learned, you know. Yeah. So for all those who are new, welcome. For my old customers / viewers, whichever you want to be, or both. Welcome. You guys now know that we have upgraded. We are now the Naughty Talk Show, where they gave your favorite girl a mic, and we're just gonna have fun, kick the shit. Again, one thing that's always important, like we said, safe space. We are here to learn. So before we get started, introduce yourself to my naughty followers.
Hey guys, my name is Vagez, co-host of the Mandem Show. I would say lead media man on the GTV Network, amongst other things. About to be manager of major music, media engineer at Radio Forward. I would say record label owner, Fame Records.
Listen, we got to put these things, this is also a manifestation place, okay? So if that's where we want to go, we're putting it out there.
All right, yeah.
Okay?
Record label owner, Fame Records, FAME. And videographer / editor for the Real Bad Girls of the Six.
Okay, shout out to the Real Bad Girls of the Six.
Yeah, videographer and editor for GTA Flow, and I would say creator / editor, co-creator / editor for Status TO upcoming show.
Now I do an exclusive, guys.
Yeah, super leaks.
I do it like that.
I don't even tell my people that.
You know, because Nickey knows what she's doing. Anyways. Well, so today's topic, I'm going to let you guys know what today's topic is, and we're going to kind of ease into it, because it is a little bit of a heavy hitter. For those who aren't here in Canada, i.e. Toronto, you guys might have it easier in the kink world getting in, especially as a person of color in the community. Here in Toronto, kink is very...
Taboo?
Well, I was going to say underground.
Okay. Yeah.
In the black community, it's taboo.
Yeah. Yes.
And I just, as a black woman getting into it, I just don't know why. I think I do, but I don't. And I say that to also say, like, I don't get it. I don't get why we can't get past it.
Stick a pin in it. Stick a pin in that.
So we're gonna talk more about it.
Yeah. I was gonna say why. I mean, you said you know, but you don't know. What do you think you know as to why it's taboo in the black community?
A lot of it has to do with our history. It has a lot to do with what we've been through as a community. And I say that to say, because when I say people of color, it's mainly black people. As a dom, I have encountered a lot of Indian men. Yes, it is hush-hush for them to talk about it, but they are more active. They will do the things that black men are so terrified to do, just out of the fear of the way my peers are going to look at me. Right. So, and again, it comes with the ability of, the slavery, you know, the systematic oppressions that we've got. Those things are, yes, a part of the reason why we look at each other and we don't do the taboo things. Yeah. But I don't get it when it comes to us growing. We are growing, and it's progressing. But I find that, like, when it comes to something so simple, so basic, that every other culture can at least get a little bit of a grasp of, we still shy from, which is the conversation about sex, the conversation, the taboo things, and feeling safe and comfortable with your partner, being able to be like, I'm okay with you sticking your finger in my ass. And your girl not looking at you like you're gay. Or, you know what I mean? Or your man looking at you like, what the hell? Or saying, I would love for you for the first time to eat me out. And that not being a taboo cultural thing. And I bring that up to say, like, there are Jamaicans out there who will state that they will never go down on a girl out of fear that their peers are going to shun them. But those same men are the first ones to jump down there. So that's where I get it, but I don't get it. Like, come on, guys. If us black females are now out here saying we are okay with sucking dick and you cannot shame me for putting a dick in my mouth, why haven't black men evolved the same way as black women when it comes sexually?
I think men evolve slower mentally. I wouldn't even say like, physically. It's more of like a mental thing. I feel like leader, like black men need a leader. A lot of us aren't de facto leaders. So if a leader can't say, well, yo, I do this, I do that, I do the third, then you're not going to have your followers comfortable to say I do the same. You know what I mean? And I feel like the leaders that we see, especially in the music world, especially in Jamaica, and certain, like, they're singing about it.
Oh.
No, y'all can't see it.
How many songs are there?
A million songs about not doing that. The Rasta Mandem.
Isn't there that new one? I love the beat to it. I'm not into reggae, so don't listen. My safe place too, okay? Don't shame me. But he has a song and he does a little dance that goes with it. And he talks about it. He says he won't do it, but he's asking her to go down on him.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, I wish a nigga would.
Is that a dominant thing though? Like if you look at it in a way of dominant, your will. No,
touche.
You know what I'm saying? You can't.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that to you, but you gotta do this to me.
Okay. But you're telling me that every Jamaican man is only dominant?
I'm not every. No, I'm not gonna
Exactly.
say that because I heard it's been softening up
For sure it's been
right
softening
now.
up.
Or it's just in the music community, but the regular people, they don't give a shit.
Right. And like, even here in Toronto, some of the black men, I'll bring up an example. I was watching Icy Springer. Shout out to our favorite Toronto, Jerry Springer.
That's a gang still.
Like, I don't know the man.
Yeah.
But he's well entertaining, so thank you for the entertainment, sir. He had some girl up there one time just going off about her ex, and I'm, again, popcorn entertained. But one thing about the conversation that was really pissing me off is she's going off about how, he ate my pussy in the back of the car and he dogged me and he put his dick in my ass, and I'm thinking,
Breaking and Chappelle.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
And I'm thinking, but in my head, I'm thinking, the first reaction went through my head was, okay. And like, you probably weren't the first pussy he licked. You're probably not going to be the last pussy he licked. Like, why are we trying to shame this nigga on something that 90% of you niggas do?
Because it's still something that gets shunned for, unfortunately, in this day and age. It's not as shunned as before, I don't think. But it's more so like, now women are using it as a device to put men down. And I think that's the wrong thing.
Like using it like, he ate my pussy and that's what she's going to use to put you down?
Yeah.
See, again, that's a Toronto thing.
It's a Toronto thing, for
because, shout out to my black American men that know what they're doing. I love getting it. These black American men don't give a damn. You want to shun me for what? For literally getting a bitch to want to drag her ass back to me? You gonna get mad at me in your house with no bitch. Well, I'm in between her legs. Then she's gonna allow me to give her dick enough. Then she's probably gonna go feed my ass and come back to bed. While you're mad at home alone.
That's the mentality, though. I think the American men, their mentality is different, and it's not all American men that do that too, right? It's because there's certain cultures and stuff but they're not gonna use it as a device to shame somebody. That's a difference.
And black women out there, shout out to you, black women who don't do that, especially American ones, don't, because it's like, it's sex.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. If we are all grown, we should be able to have a moment. So when I'm seeing that, I'm like, I don't get it. What are we really getting mad at him for?
Yeah.
What are we really shaming him for? And if we're gonna sit there and be like this black culture shaming, there's so much that we shame for no reason. Anal shame. Had a conversation about like that with somebody today. Because I feel like if you as a man is gonna see 2 holes on a female vagina and ass, and you're gonna opt for her ass and not her vagina, personally, I think that's gay. That's down low.
I can understand.
Right?
I can understand.
Because she's getting no pleasure in this. And when it comes to sex, in my opinion, not a fact, I find that men get off a lot on pleasuring women.
Yes, 100%. Well, I would base my sex life on pleasuring women. I don't care to be pleased. I can please myself.
The moment she starts going off and you start seeing that shiver and you start seeing that shake, you're like,
I'm in there.
I'm in there.
I don't even have to touch you. I just leave you so you can just beg.
But in my ass, that's a pleasure I'm giving you.
Let me ask you a question real quick then. If we're considering sex as, forget this. If we're considering gay as a label, right? And we're considering, well, sex is just sex, then what does it matter what hole it goes into?
To me, it doesn't. I feel like then we'd have to talk about the feeling and the emotion behind it.
Right.
And I say that to say because, again, to segue a little bit, I don't like anal sex on me.
And that's fine.
I've done it twice, not for me. The second time I did it, he assumed I liked it.
And why?
Because of the moaning.
The way how you were acting
right.
towards it. Right.
And I had to explain to him, the feeling was not fun. It was the fact that you were enjoying yourself, that I tried to find my place of enjoyment for you. Let's be real, the more you hear me go off, the quicker you're gonna go. So, let's get this show on the road. Come on.
So basically, you're pleasing him at that point.
Exactly. So, and that's why I say majority of women, again, my opinion, not a fact, but majority of women who do that, I feel like they do it to please the man. There's no pleasure in there for you.
Correct, yeah.
Because let's be real, I don't know, Ken. Maybe I'll do a poll out there, guys. Any lesbians out there that do anal with their lesbian partner? Probably not.
Yeah,
why?
probably not, yeah.
Because what feeling? What am I getting out of that?
It's so funny you say that. I never seen a lesbian film or sex or porn where they're fucking each other in the ass. I never seen it.
Why? Because there's no actual like gratificant feeling to it. There's no feeling to it. It's not fun. Absolutely not fun. So this is why I make that statement, because now you're just being selfish. And if you're going to be selfish as a man to want to constantly do anal on her, it's the ability of the ass play. And you like ass play, but you don't like it being done on you. You want the ass to be doing the ass play.
Yeah.
And at this point, you're a top. And it's okay. Just go where you are now. Both of you are pleasuring each other. Because if you find a man and his asshole, every feeling you do to him, he's going to feel. At least you guys are both getting the gratification of sex.
True. Yeah, true. True. Yeah, I understand. Still, I understand.
So, with segueing back into black men and kink.
Yes.
The pegging was something that I love to do. The black community always automatically says I like gay men because I am the one putting on a strap, fucking these men. But if your G-spot or your A-spot, all those spots are in there, and you don't want a man to do it to you, you want the gratification of a gorgeous woman to hit that spot. It's the same thing as you looking at your girl and telling her to suck your gooch or put a finger in your ass, because you're trying to obtain that feeling. Look at how small my fingers are, dude. How high do you think I'm gonna get? Where do you think these bad boys are gonna go? Oh, there's only so much these bad boys can do. A little 6-inch, a little 5-inch will hurt. Isn't that what you guys tell women?
I don't know. I never had.
What do the men tell the women? A little 5-inch will hurt. A little 10 or something.
I mean, yeah, it's interesting to play down there. It is very interesting.
Like, I'm not saying that black men should be running around sitting on dildos. No.
Have it on cock.
You know what I mean? Sticking it to the wall.
Yeah.
Nobody is saying all of that. What I'm saying is if you are in that relationship, in that loving relationship, trying to get that kink on.
Yeah. Okay, I see what you're
Try to explore. Like, nobody is saying, and this is another thing that I hate that's taboo in the black community, is, bro, you hear kink, you hear fetish, you hear dom, you're thinking whore, you're thinking you're out here sucking, you're fucking anything, like you out here like a real hot dog, just, and that's not what it is.
Right.
The amount of kinks, fetishes that don't even involve actual intercourse or even touching is insane on how connected these things can make a relationship. You know what I mean? Putting ice on her back as the beginning of it, to wax, to tying her up, role playing, to using toys on each other. And it's okay to use toys.
I love toys.
I love a cock ring. That is one of my ultimate favorite, especially during sex. A cock ring is one of my ultimate favorite things to use.
You got to explain to people how to use that. Because I think I tried it once, but
So
I don't really know.
It really depends on
The type?
the type.
Okay.
So I always get the ones that vibrate or have a rabbit to it.
Right.
So the ones that vibrate are great for both of you.
Yes.
Obviously, as you're going, it gets more intense. It's vibrating. You're both feeling it. No, my mic still works. It's just the silence. Okay. But one of my favorites to use with a previous partner, and he enjoyed it, was the rabbit. And you turn it, because the rabbit is essentially meant to like get her clit.
Correct.
Vibrate on you. But if you flip it and reverse it under your balls and turn that bad boy on while you're fucking,
because it's stimulating.
it's getting closer to the gooch.
Gooch, yeah.
So you're stimulating that. You're hitting the spots that not only you need or want, but you're getting with her.
Yeah. Cool.
But again, toys is a taboo in our community.
Not as much, though.
You're saying
maybe
not
it
as
is,
much as in like, yeah, a black man's gonna go out and buy one.
Yeah, it's not a problem. Like if you see a guy, a black guy going to the store to get one, you're gonna assume, oh, he's getting it for his girl. It's not like, you're gonna get it for yourself. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like,
so, yeah.
What if you were to walk into the Love Shop? Shout out to you, Sadie. And you see a big brawly thug gangsta ass nigga in there, and he picks up a dildo.
It's probably
You're thought about it for his girl, but what if it's not for his girl? What if it's for him? Would that be something that would cause an issue? Like,
no. To who though, and why? Because you're both in the Love Shop. What are you guys both doing in there? You guys obviously.
You could say, like you said, I'm here for me and my girl.
Okay, cool.
And he's here for himself.
Well, that would
the
be
judgment.
But that would be okay. So yeah.
See
maybe the judgment behind the scenes.
He's never going to go out there and do that. You know what he's going to do? He's going to go on Amazon. for himself.
That's true. Yeah.
He's not, and no black man is ever gonna walk into the steak or the love shop by themselves.
No, they won't. Yeah, you're right.
Why?
I mean, I would, but certain people probably won't.
Right, because again, like you said, we're now slowly easing into it's okay, like who cares? Love is love, sex is sex, fun is fun. I feel like, though, we're still stuck in that place of just fucking.
But we're still stuck in the place of just fucking?
Yeah, like we haven't evolved into getting the understanding and grasp of kink here in Toronto as Black community.
Where do you think that comes from then? Because you're now associating and going back to the dom, that what you said earlier, saying that, oh, he's just a whore and blah blah. If you're into those things, but that's you're associated with being a sex addict. Why do you think those two correlate? Because sex addiction means that you would fuck anything, dog, cat, man, woman, child, alien.
Yeah, like
anytime you're feeling it, someone off the street,
yeah, and
you're down, go. How much, or that become addiction to sex, right? But people are correlating being addicted to sex to
why is that? Why is it that being a freak or a kinkster, why? Because I am trying to figure it out. Like, I went to the States. I keep going to the States and enjoying my kink life. And it upsets me that I get to live my beauty over there. And when I come down here, it's like, I feel like I can't fight for my fucking life, yo. Like, I just want to find a kink, like my kink community in the Black community the way I did down there. And you can't. Even just me being this open dom as a Black woman. Do you know how many times I've been asked if I'm a sex worker, if I'm out here fucking, how much is it to pay? And it's always Black men that do that. I'm a dom. Okay, so how much is it to fuck you?
You're a dom.
Yo, sometimes I just get disrespectful.
Yeah.
You obviously can't afford it. Your whole house. That's how much for 25 seconds. Like, what the fuck? Why can't we get to a place of let's explore? What is the fear in, and you know what? It's not even the Black community. I find, yes it is, but I find that majority of it's the Black man. And I say that to say, our interview together, we had two beautiful Black women in there. Right. Two totally different Black women in there.
100%, yeah.
And I say that because one showed what I was talking about when it came to but why can't we just like hold a little shame and keep things to ourselves? And the other was, I'm okay with being with women. I've been with women. I've done that. I've done this. And it's like, how can we get here to here? Or at least in the middle.
At least open-minded.
At least open-minded to not judge enough that men have to do down low things. Because I think that's, again, the down low man is nothing but a Black man. You don't hear white men say, oh, I had a down low white husband. I had a down low Mexican. No, like, it's always us.
It's
always us.
It's sad. It's sad. It's sad that we have to. It's society, man. Like, we put down each other so much as Black people. You do this. You do the wrong thing. We're ready to attack. You say the wrong thing. We're ready to attack. There's never trying to understand your side of the story ever. Like, sometimes some of the things you read, it's like, well, this person got accused of that. Right away, he's guilty. But you don't know that person's story. You don't know what happened.
What they went through, what happened, what was going on.
Like, there's no empathy.
There's none in the Black community.
Yeah. So once there's no empathy, then there's no care. Once there's no care, then it's always going to be a point fingers thing.
But here, then again, the difference between the American Black community and the Toronto Black community. Like, why is it that we can't even give ourselves empathy here in Toronto, but they can do that in America?
Different living. And it goes back to all industry. It's different. It's different brought up, see. You know, different struggles.
But don't you think their struggle might have... Okay, and I don't want to offend any of my people, so again, my safe space. My opinion, not a fact. But do you not believe that some of the black people in America had a harder struggle than we did?
Exactly.
So why are we so uppity when it comes to...
In my opinion, too. Don't kill me. I feel like from the things that we have seen growing up and the stories that they tell on the American side of things, it's like they had to get it how they live, sometimes even as early as 8 years old. So whatever they're into, it starts early. They're sleeping with women early or sleeping with other men early. They're getting money early. Like there's situations with... There's more, and I'm not saying, well, I'm going to assume there's more people addicted to certain things than there are in Canada. Yes, there are addicts here, but is there addicts in the black community as much as there is in the white community here? There's more addicts in the black community out there than there was there.
Yeah,
so the mind frame of, well, my mom's on drugs, I need to take care of my siblings. How am I going to do that? Someone puts you on, someone puts you to the streets, puts you in a telly. You know what I'm saying? Someone tells you, well, it's okay to make money and sleep with this person. It doesn't matter what gender. Money's the same color.
Money is money.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so now your mentality is like, okay, fuck, I got to get it. And then once you get older and you start to think about it, now it's monetization. Okay, fuck, I've been doing this a while. How do I monetize this? It's okay if I'm open and be like this. I don't care what they think. I'm living. I took care of my family. I'm great. We don't have that type of story here. The story's a little bit different.
True. Yeah, that's very true.
You know what I'm saying? We're coming from immigrants from, I'm going to say my story. My mom's an immigrant from Trinidad.
My mom's an immigrant, yeah.
She came to Canada. She got into a hotel. She worked there till she died. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I didn't necessarily have to do what I had to do. I was raised in a block. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Chesley. I was raised in a community where I'm around immigrants too, Somalians, Jamaicans, Trinidadians, Spanish.
So you're getting different cultures.
Yeah.
So that's the difference. The difference is that we're bringing in our cultures, and we can go back to the Jamaicans, and we say the Jamaicans specifically because they're the ones that have a lot of the songs about don't eat pussy, don't do this, and the type of fucking you're having. Even with having sex, like I find that Jamaicans can be super aggressive. It's just unnecessary aggression. Like unnecessary aggression. You guys, love on me. I'm but a girl, okay? Just love on me.
They're rough. Even girls too. Even the girls.
Oh my God.
Very aggressive women. Very
super aggressive.
You would think they wouldn't be like, caressed, and they want to get it in and get out.
But I get why they're like that. Look at the niggas that they have to do it.
Exactly. So it's a teaching thing, right?
I need you to be easy, loving. You know what I mean? Give us a little a moment. It's okay. It is okay.
But who's gonna teach us that? Especially coming up from that. Well, now you, but back then, as to why, like your experience in life became different. Like back then, it's like, who's gonna teach us that? Like we were talking earlier on my episode, Sue Johansson.
Yeah.
Right. How many people really was up that night late to even watch that?
Like Sunday when your black ass should have been in bed.
Ready for go to school. No, you're watching some Johansson after Made with Children. Two completely different crazy shows. One's very, very crazy in terms of its content. And then the next one is about sex. Like, you're not watching that. Like, we had Showcase sometimes. We're watching the L Word and we're watching those things. Like,
shout out to that, because I was just talking to my girl about that, she's younger. We're besties, but she's younger, and I was telling her, I'm like, yeah, Sue Johansson and the Red Shoe Diary.
Yes.
And she was like, what? What is this? And I was like, bitch, get off my phone. Because how? And those were the people that we related to. But we never got those, and we're talking about white people.
I know. It's not even black.
I was just about to say that. We never had our own.
No.
Because in our culture at that time, there was no talking about sex.
Our parents are not teaching this. Our uncle's not teaching this.
I was fortunate enough to have a very progressive mother.
Okay.
She did teach me. She had a banana. Okay. She had a condom.
Okay.
Even though, shout out to Sue, she already done taught me how to do that shit when I wasn't supposed to learn.
So you learned before your mom taught you.
Right.
Like, oh,
but,
Mom, you're late. Too late.
But
okay, I'll take
we're
it.
gonna pretend,
Yeah.
like, you know, you know.
Yeah.
My mom was very progressive about sex. She wanted us to be safe. She wanted us to understand ourselves. She was also very like open about sexuality.
Cool. Okay.
It's okay to be gay. I'm gonna love you regardless. She had a gay friend, you know, she'd bring him around us, you know. Be comfortable. Know that there are so many different types of people out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My cousin, God rest her soul, she transitioned. So my mom, again, grateful for that. But it came from her trying to, you know, just cut generational curses and start afresh because nobody taught her.
Yes.
And if we don't have these conversations with our children, we have our 14-year-old coming home pregnant, our 15-year-old coming home pregnant, because nobody taught them how to use a condom. You know, nobody showed their son how to use a condom, how to be protected, you know? And now he's coming home itchy, not sure. And I've heard, like, the amount of stories that I heard in our Black community of men now grown, but being like 15, 14, 16, catching chlamydia. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
Getting, oh, I got chlamydia, and then, oh, my baby mother is pregnant. And it's like, nobody gave you the general guide to sex, to the ability of it, to all the possibilities. My mom told me everything. The STDs, the STIs. She even broke down the little niggas and what they're about to say to you. Listen, this little boy's gonna tell you, oh yeah, I don't need a condom. I've never had sex. I don't give a damn. Yes, you do. You know what I mean? Just the ins and outs of those things. And then as you progress, as you get older, learning things. I had a white girl teach me how to give head.
Crazy.
All over the fact that, A, super taboo at the time. When I decide to do it, I'm choking, I'm gagging, I'm throwing up. This is not fun. Like,
Not fun for you. I like that. I like the throw up. Is that a kink though? Is that a kink though?
Yo, it is.
I know it. I love it.
It is. No, he was not having it though. That's what
Okay.
The moment I literally like threw up on his dick, and he was like,
Furious, eh?
yo, charged up, hulked it out. He was so pissed.
I love that.
But I was like, oh, I don't like this. This isn't a good feeling. It took me years with a white girl to explain to me what I was doing wrong mentally onto why it was I was doing it wrong physically.
Okay.
And it was like the moment I changed my mindset was the moment I did it right, the moment I got better. But those conversations need to be done. And why are they not done in the Black community? If you're gonna do it, I would prefer you not to. That's how my mom always started. So I would prefer you not to do this. But it's inevitable.
Yeah. Here's how to do it safely.
That's it.
No, I think that's. Are you doing anything to, you know, maybe find a community and teach like these things? Or
the thing is like, again, the Black community is very, very difficult to get into because, like you said, everybody watches face. Everybody watches face. If you don't have the 13,000, 50,000 followers, if nobody knows your name, if you ain't that person, what am I coming out for? What am I coming out for?
I have an idea for you, off camera.
This guy always has ideas for me.
I'm ideas that man.
Shout out to like my new manager.
No. I'm not taking nobody's jobs.
Nah. But you know what I mean? Like, shout out to this guy because I feel like I'm about to get rich thanks to him.
I hope so. When you get rich, I get rich.
We all get rich. And we get rich together. And that's how the community grows.
That's how the community grows.
That's honestly it. And that's my point, is that's how the community grows.
That's how it's supposed to be, yeah.
And my goal is to literally teach. Shout out to Fifi. I don't know how to pronounce your Ghanaian full name, but I am going to put her in the bottom of this, because she's huge here in Toronto. She was just the one that was changed the name of Dundas Square. Yeah.
She did that?
She did that. She was the one that was on there.
Nice.
She did that. Shout out to her. She's here in Vaughan, Toronto. Such an advocate. Such a beautiful woman. And I had reached out to her. I still have to reschedule my little appointment with her, but I had reached out to her to ask her if we can collab where I can help teach a little bit of like a sex ed class or something to the youth. You know, because we need to talk to these Black youth. We need to talk to them. We need to have that conversation and let them know that what we did wasn't necessarily the right way. So let's pivot a bit and be open with ourselves. If we are now as a new generation, a new community in 2025, opening ourselves up to emotions, being able to speak our feelings, this is an opportunity to do the same thing with sex. Start with the youth.
Yeah, for sure. Start young, yeah.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Because if they're out here having sex by 12, 13, I had a friend who sister had sex at the age of, I think she was like 13 or 14. And because nobody spoke to her about sex, keep in mind her sister had a baby young. She was scared. She wasn't sure if she was pregnant or not, so she had to tell her mother that she had sex for the first time. Mom didn't know how to have that conversation with her. So she went to the eldest daughter who had a baby young to have that conversation. You tell her, And my girl was scared. She was like, bro, I don't even know how to have this conversation. Again, lucky for me, I was raised with a woman who sat down and had that conversation. So I sat down and was like, this is how you have this conversation. That's how my mom did it. This is how you do it. You know, my daughter's 14. You can ask her. She just started high school. She knows how to put a condom on. She knows about STDs and STIs. We even talked about how the fact that even if you want to be with even if you decide, you know what, today I want to be with a female, you could still get an STD. You could still get, just because you're having sex with the same sex does not mean that you can't contract something.
And how does that work? Through scissoring?
Through your straps.
Oh, yes.
Straps being infected.
Right. If the toys aren't clean.
If your toys aren't clean.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I forgot.
Oral.
Yeah?
Yeah, you can transmit herpes from your mouth to your vagina.
Yes, you can.
You can contract things. You can contract syphilis too.
Through your mouth? Didn't know that.
I didn't until recently.
Oh.
You know what else I found out, guys? Shout out to Auntie Gina, my favorite old lady. And I love you. I meant it out. And I know.
She meant it respectfully, but shit.
Yeah, respectfully, because she about to beat my ass, Auntie. I might not come to Philly if you're going to beat my ass, I promise you. But I love her. She's such an open, beautiful woman. And we had a conversation on her live about getting tested. And I'm like, even though I'm not having sex with my subs, I still get tested because I have a strap on. Whatever juices may attack. Yeah, fix your face.
No, I get it. I'm just picturing it. Like, ooh, yes, I get it.
I mean, I saw it. Because it went from.
Why are you even looking at me like that, bro? Shut up.
He really tried to keep it in. I loved it. He was like, yeah, the process, right? The process.
I'm thinking about it now, like, oh, fuck.
Yeah. There is a toy I have that I do not use with my subs. I only use with myself because I like the suction. But it's a duo toy that you can use on yourself. Has like a little mini dildo vibrator and a tongue suction on one side, and then like a dildo comes up at the top.
Yeah.
When I realized all that juices, I was like, yeah, I'm never doing that. I'm just gonna use it for me. But there are times where, I think about that. Even though I have a strap on and my strap You never know.
Exactly, yeah.
So I still get tested.
Yeah.
That's just what it has to be.
Yeah, no, for sure.
So I feel like people need to get tested.
All the time.
All the time.
Especially if you have multiple partners. That's crazy.
Yeah. And if you're in the kink world. And in the black community, we have multiple partners behind each other's backs and refuse to get tested.
It's ridiculous.
Refuse to get tested.
It's crazy.
What is the fear? What is the fear behind
You don't want to go
tested?
back. If you got positive for something like chlamydia or herpes, you don't want to go back to your partner or even act like you can't have sex with her. Or, you know what I'm saying? She's complaining, why don't you want to have sex with me? Like, oh, fuck, because I had sex with someone else. But you don't want to say that. So you ruin your relationship. Like,
But if we're open...
But if that's different. You said behind backs. True. Open is different.
Yeah, behind backs. You don't want to tell your lady.
Your main person, like, I
have those 3 side bitches.
Side bitches with no condom, by the way. Like, she'd look at you crazy. She'd probably think about condoms.
I'd kick you down.
I wouldn't even care about the fact that you're sleeping with other bitches, but you're using no condoms and you're coming to me?
Yeah.
That's a disrespect.
I'd kick you down.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, like...
I don't know if you remember, but there was a black man years ago here in Toronto in the black community that was going around giving women AIDS.
I did hear about that. Was he... Now, there's 2 situations here. There was the Jamaican one, the dancehall. He's passed now.
Yeah, he passed.
Yeah, I heard about that. It's crazy work, man.
This guy was just going around just daggering everybody, knowing, and he knew.
I think the person that outed him went into his medicine cabinet and saw the pills for the AIDS, and that's how it got exposed. To my knowledge, I could be wrong, guys. That's 75% accurate.
Yeah, like you guys, because there were two cases here.
I think, and there was one like years before that.
And unfortunately, they were both black men.
Yes, they were. Fucked.
Under the fear, like all of that, I feel, started just based on fear. The fear of looking at somebody like, I'm about to let you guys into my private life. Safe space. So when I was like 19, again, black men not being able to keep their dick to themselves, I thought I caught something from my ex. And when I walked in, I literally had these little bumps on my vagina. And I'm bawling. I called my girl, I was like, come look at my vagina. Girl, I don't want to, I'm too young, I can't, Went straight to the doctors. I'm thinking I have herpes. And that is something that, yes, is dormant. You can't catch it unless I think you have like an outbreak or something. But regardless, what runs through your mind is, nobody is ever gonna love me. Nobody's ever gonna touch me. Right?
Yeah.
Grace of God, it wasn't. I ended up having HPV. Yes. That makes it any better.
But it's still common.
Right?
It's more common than, yeah.
Exactly. And my HPV, because there's strands to HPV, so mine ended up being something that I had to get literally like my cervix burnt once a month.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, until it subsided, which was great. But I had that conversation. As fucked up and as hard as it was, I had to look at and be like, yo, I don't know what you're doing, but I got something. And I need you to be honest with me about what you're doing because I caught something. And I'm not the type of person to be like, oh, I caught something, I'm fucking John, but I'm not going to tell you, I'm going to make it about you. No. Okay. I fucked up, I'm fucking John. I could have gotten it from John. Are you seeing anybody? There is no John, so I know it's coming from you. Talk to me. What is going on at this point? Denial, Now it's finger pointing. You're the whore. You're the this, and you're the that. These are the things that we don't need in our community to get forward.
Yeah.
If I wasn't the strong person I was, I would have kept that to myself.
Right.
But you need to be open in order to be safe.
That's facts. That's true. I mean, I caught caught a couple of things like that before.
I realize that there are so many people in the world, especially here in Toronto. I can't tell you that there's one person in Toronto that hasn't caught something. At least once.
At least once, yeah. If you're active.
At least once.
I got chlamydia before, more than once too.
I find that chlamydia is so common here in Toronto.
Yeah. But you kind of know, like, I remember this one girl I caught it from. And it's never like, well, obviously, like, I fingered her, and then when the fingers came out, it was white and clammy. And I'm like kind of like had white dots. And it was kind of weird. Like, I think it's like we're on the first times seeing this. So it's like, I wonder if it's anything, but stupid me. I'm not thinking about my brains. I'm thinking about my brains.
You're like,
I'm in that.
I'll be fine.
And I'm not a person that likes condoms too much, right? Even when I was younger. So I was still in that, but obviously I caught something there. Another girl, same thing. I knew this would have happened, and it's still not even thinking to be like condom or nothing in that. But the last time that I caught it, the situation was that she ended up seeing somebody, and they're close. Mm-hmm. Like, I can't tell this story. I have to be vague. They're close. They're very close, right? They share something together. And I think the person had forced themselves on her the week prior to the meeting me. And then when we started to be intimate, she didn't share that with me until after the fact. And then I caught something through that. And
so
that discussion, but that discussion was like, bro, because I'm coming there with a clear conscience. I'm not coming there with other partners. I'm coming there clean. So now that I'm catching something, and then you tell me, oh, well, this happened last week. I know, blah, blah, blah. I was kind of upset.
Yeah,
but
why didn't you have this conversation with me prior?
But I understand why. It had nothing to do with me because it happened a week prior. Like, I'm not in her life at that point, right? Or we're not locked in that moment. You know what I'm saying? So she felt bad about it, but it's like, it's happened already. Like, you just take a couple pills for the week, we don't have sex, we go away. You know what I'm saying?
Just get it.
But you're right, though. I think when you get with somebody and it's serious, I think a serious conversation of sexual history is important amongst our community. And even if it's prior, even if it's present, even if something is happening currently and you're really serious about this person, they're not going to shun you if they really want to be with you or if they want to.
Yeah, but at the same time, again, I feel like you shouldn't shun yourself for mistakes.
No,
we're human. Of
course not. No.
You know what I mean? And I feel like that's the whole point of life, is to literally learn. Mm-hmm. And sexually you learn. Shit happens, bro. Like, I've had embarrassing moments during sex. Everybody has. Mm-hmm. People catch things. People go through things. It's okay. Mm-hmm. We just have to, as a Black community, stop shunning each other. Mm-hmm. The more we shun each other about it, the less a conversation's gonna happen.
Yeah, exactly.
And the more diseases just keep
spreading
and swirling and spreading. I get it. I like having sex without a condom. To say I'm gonna do it, no.
It's irresponsible if you really think about it. If you don't want to have kids or anything, like, that's the only reason why you would have sex with no condom. If you really want to try and have kids.
I feel like I disagree with that because IUDs, again, 2025, you have IUDs, you have your tube tying, you have patches, you have the morning after pill. Like, there's so many options that can prevent the pregnancy.
Okay.
The condom is there for the safety.
The transmission safety.
Everything else.
Right.
Now there's this new drug, Freddie I think it's Freddie or something. Don't quote me on that. I will look it up more. But there's this new I don't know if it's anti-HIV or if it's like just anti-STIs, but you take it and it's like a pre-sub that helps your body.
Oh.
I'll look more into it and we'll definitely talk more about it. Mm-hmm. But with that being said, like, it's because things are becoming so common again. Let's keep in mind, in the 1800s, syphilis was stupid common.
100%. Yeah.
Like, those niggas were wearing wigs because they had syphilis, bitch.
Oh my God.
That's really what it was. They wore wigs and makeup to cover the scars from syphilis.
You get scars from syphilis?
If you don't treat it.
Oh, fuck.
Back to Auntie Gina. She used to be a crackhead and working girl.
Yeah.
And she was telling me a story because I was talking about getting tested. And she's like, oh, I don't get tested. I've never got tested. Da, da. I'm like, so you've never had anything? She's like, yeah, of course I have. And I'm like, how did you know? She had, I think she said she had gonorrhea and her hand swelled so bad from not
treating it
that she got an infection. She went to the hospital and they told her, yeah, it's gonorrhea. And they treated it. But it's like, do you see the progression of not... And again, she's in a different place in mind at that time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Of course.
She's out there doing drugs and da-da. So that wasn't something that kept her whatever.
Yeah.
But hearing that story, it was like, how many people are walking around right now with 2 to 3 STDs in the Black community here in Toronto over the fear of not wanting to get tested?
I know. And it's not like, especially men. Like men, you know when you have something.
Basically.
Especially gonorrhea. That shit's burning like a motherfucker. So I couldn't imagine how...
you could really pee with gonorrhea.
It hurts. I think I got that too. It hurts. It's
I
like
heard it. It's really
burns.
like it's like needles trying to come
dog.
out.
Oh my God. You told me back to a place.
I'm sorry, but this is a safe place. Come back to us. Come back to us.
I'm just saying, like...
have a drink.
Yeah, I need to have a drink. Like, this is... Oh my God. Like, yeah, that is... Oh my God. Get tested, man.
Yeah.
Get tested.
Black men, get tested. It's okay. Like, it really is okay to get tested. Black women, Toronto Black women, stop literally shunning our Black men for things white women don't shun their own men for. If other cultures are out here enjoying their life and not shunning theirs, why are we doing it? Why are we doing it? Let me answer that for you. Because the white man, the colonizer, told us to. The colonizer told us to, too busy fighting each other, that Black man fight that Black woman, for us to acknowledge how we're actually supposed to be living. We're supposed to be their backbone, they're supposed to be ours. Respect them. It's okay. Especially the men that, if you're fucking him and you don't respect him, why are you fucking him? Like, come on.
Preach.
Why are you fucking him?
It doesn't even make sense. I mean, actually...
It does, because, like, I was one of those stupid girls that was like, oh, he ain't shit, and then you see me 3 days later with him. Yes, if the dick is that good that he's still a jackass, keep that shit to yourself. Keep that shit to yourself. Like, deadass, keep that shit to yourself. Because, girl, you don't want that embarrassment. You want to sit there and get embarrassed? No, you don't want that embarrassment.
Yeah, right?
Like, even with that Birkin situation, that was embarrassment to me on your end as a female. So you literally gave your ass up to this nigga in your car.
I know.
In your car.
It makes no sense. It's like they don't see, like, when you're embarrassing someone else.
You're embarrassing yourself.
You're embarrassing yourself too.
And we do that all the time in the Black community.
Right? It's because you come in, like, especially in that situation, you're going into the situation knowing he has that much kids. You're going into the situation knowing that he is this type of person. He is that type of person. You're screaming, he an ain't shit nigga. Bitch, he walked into your life. Exactly.
An ain't shit nigga. I stopped talking shit about my baby father because at the end of the day, I made that choice.
Yeah.
I saw that he didn't have, and I painted it white. So now that I'm like, I'm out of white paint. I can't even turn around and be like, oh, that nigga didn't do this, da-da-da-da. He wasn't doing it before. I just got tired of him not doing it. And now I want to make him look like the ancient nigga. But you should also look at yourself and shame yourself. Because, girl, the amount of times you probably should have left. And if you have good girlfriends in your life, they definitely told you to walk away from that nigga.
You think that, but you know when they say, oh, your friends shouldn't get into your relationship because of situations like this, like...
I disagree. That's what they're there for.
You would want friends to be like, that nigga ain't shit, you better leave him?
The whole point of having a genuine sisterhood, one thing Black men do is exactly that. I was watching an episode of Don't get me wrong, because I did know him from Maple High. Shout out to him, but I think he goes by McFly here in Toronto.
Oh, the dude McFly. You're talking about what's his extra gravy guy? Oh, fuck, what's his name?
I think you know what I'm talking about.
Light skinned boy, Marlon.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Shout out to him. We know each other. Because like he went to school in Vaughan.
Okay.
So we associated around the same people. He was in an episode and he was talking about how he had this girl and he was like really good with her. You know, this is my girl. Like this wifey. And one of the boys was like, whoo, you know, she had like a whole train ran on her a couple weeks ago or 2 weeks ago or something like that. Point is that her moment was brought up to him by a boy, by one of his homeboys. That's wifey? I don't know, dog, because like at least 10 niggas went through her at a party. He took that moment and was like, ooh, it hurt. But he respected the fact that his boy was real enough to give him that option to choose.
Okay.
Let me blow some of those clouds out your way, nigga. Because that's it. That's not the bitch we saw last week. Okay? You see what I see? Now do as you please.
Yeah. The option.
Women take, and it is because some women out there, unfortunately, will sabotage. But if she's your real ride or die, why are you not listening to her? Because she's not telling you this out of malice.
But some women will take it that way. Oh, you're just saying that because you want my man, like, you know.
So then you're not a good friend. You don't know how to pick good people in your life. And this is showing it. That shows the type of woman you are. If you have a genuine friend, if you have someone in your life that's genuine, shout out to Rosalie. I was speaking to my girl today again. And we were talking about like, yo, you are the only person in my life in the 10 years that we've known each other that has literally uplifted me in every conversation, but kept me accountable for everything I do.
Amen.
So if she tells me, girl, I don't know about that one, I'm going to hear her. And I'm going to be like, all right, I'm going to assess this situation a little bit more. Because that's what it needs to be.
Yeah.
If you can't look at your friend genuinely as a black woman and have a heart-to-heart conversation with her, she's not your friend. And if you're always looking at your girls as ops, as those aren't your bitches. You ain't a fucking friend. You're the op. And I had someone like that in my life. I had to lock that off because at the end of the day, you're the op. You are the op. Every time I'm with you, I get put in fucked up situations.
Putting that drama.
Why is this nigga looking at me like that? What did you say to this nigga that he now feels like he has the rights? You know what I mean? If you can't sense and smell the right people in your life, you need to reevaluate yourself and the situation that's going on.
That's right.
But if you're, back to your question, yeah, if you as my girl, as my rider, my real road dog, my real nigga, and you're telling me that nigga ain't shit. Girl, what do you mean? He was with Sandy 2 days ago. Dogged her the fuck out. Bitch, you better stay away from that nigga. Yeah, it's my real bitch. Yeah, I'm gonna hear you.
Nice.
I'm gonna hear you. I'm a little hard-headed.
You like
personally.
The too, huh?
Yeah. Personally.
I hear you. Let me just see this one through, though. You know what I'm saying? But I take in what you're saying, though. Thank you.
I heard you, but I didn't ask for it. So I'll see you in 3 months. And we'll review. We'll see how right you really were.
It's right. Maybe I got more luck than Sandy. Shit. Okay, so how do we... Going back to Kink, Toronto men and
Toronto
kink.
men and kink. How do we get these Toronto men and the kink life into the situation?
I think you gotta find them first. I think you gotta.
It's not hard to find them.
Okay, and then you once you find them, you build a community. You put them all in a safe space, so everybody can just be like, hey, this is who we are, and we're proud of it. And you just make sure that they have a community they can go to if they need questions, because it's education at the end of the day, education and knowledge, and the okay to be like, hey, this is cool, guys. Like, you guys are gang. We're here, bro. This is what we do. You know what I'm saying? Monthly meetups. I met a guy actually. Shout out to Brian. One of my students, we're doing they're doing a podcast, and he's a consultant, right? He would go from one company to the other company, offer services, get paid, whatever. And he has this monthly thing where men can come together and talk, because they don't have that for men. And everybody, gay, straight, anybody, any man, or if you consider yourself a man, you can come and you can talk. They have drinks, and that's what they do every single month, just so that they have a community, a gang of friends that they can just. Sometimes you can't talk to your wife about things.
Yeah.
You lost a job. You don't even know how to bring it to her, right?
Yeah.
You have your guys to, talk that out. And be like, yeah, this is the way, you know what I'm saying? That's the community that this guy has built amongst his peers, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like in the kink community, that's something that we can develop. We can be like, hey, this is the community that's a safe space for all, you know what I'm saying? If you have any questions, you need knowledge, and you have people that's been in it longer, you can get your answers here. And you guys just go and do things. Right?
That's what we're gonna do. I'm so down for that. Like, I want to get in there, and I want to get all types of black men and women out there. Yeah. Oh, my little hood niggas. I know you guys like your gooch licked, and you just don't want to tell your other niggas. It's okay. Because I tell you guys a funny story. I didn't mean to, but I had embarrassed my baby father one time. It was no, I really did it. Because I called him, I was being hornily playful. And he was in the car with his niggas. Put me on speaker.
And you was on speaker, oh boy.
And he was he always said, what do you need, baby mama? Yeah. So he's like, yo, what do you need, baby mama? And I was like, I really just want to sit on your face right now. And all I hear is, what? What's going on? Yo, you let her do that to you? And then he takes me off, and he's like, yo, I'm in the car with the niggas. I was like, how am I supposed to know that?
Yeah.
How am I supposed to know that you're out there with the niggas? And then he's like, yo, now I have to explain myself to these niggas.
No, first of all, anyways, go ahead, keep going.
No, but I'm like, you don't have to explain yourself. I was like, put me back on speaker, and I'll tell every one of these niggas that they probably eat ass. Okay? You're in your baby mother all the time. That's why she's your baby mother. Shut the hell up. I'm like, yeah, and I'll probably suck his dick. Like, what difference does this make, bro?
Well, this is a teachable moment, guys. When someone calls you and with your friends and you're on speaker, you tell that person, hey, what's up, you're on speaker. Right off the jump, so that they know.
Or if it's your baby mother or your side thing, and come on, let's be real. He knew what was up, because I did send him a previous text. Okay. So if he was smart enough to read the previous text, he wouldn't have had me on speaker. I'm just saying.
It's hit that.
But yeah, a quick, hey, what's up? You're on speaker. Because everybody who calls me knows, that's what you're supposed to say to me. I can be super outlandish, so. Yeah, seriously, my best friend just told me that. She called me and she was like, I made a comment. She was like, before you start, you're on speaker.
Yeah,
you're on speaker.
Yeah, right away.
Yeah. Speaker? Thank you. I was like, oh, what, your headphones don't work? And she's like, no. I was like, bitch, call me back.
Yeah, right?
But yeah, so that's what we're gonna do.
That's dope.
You guys, do not be afraid to get into my DMs. I love having these conversations. I will talk about it until we get it right. Okay? I'm going to continuously talk about it until we get it right. I want the Toronto kink community to be as beautiful and as consensual and sexual and fun and loving as it should be. Because that's essentially what it is. Like, that's all it is. We can be having just as much free, fun sex as everybody else. Literally, like, instead of sitting down shamed with no back crack, come out, get your back cracked, fucking flogged, get an orgasm, do it all. Like, and these are things that are good for the body.
There's release, like, what's that? That's that. I don't know what it calls.
Like an endorphin.
Yeah, it just releases.
It releases. You feel so. When I get dick, I am the That's how you get shit out of me, bro. Come on.
You're not the only one. I heard many girls, they without dick for a week and they're grumpy. As soon as you sleep with them, what do you want? You want this? You want that? In the kitchen.
Yeah.
Serve you shit. You need tea? Everything. Okay, shit.
One time
I should do this all the time. Shit.
I walked in the house and my baby had it, and I'm just like, and he's like, yo, you want to go take a shower? I was like, I was going to take a shower anyways. He's like, you just need dick. Come, let's go take a shower. And that's exactly what I needed. When I got out of the shower, I was like, hey, I'll cook. You want me to cook dinner?
It's a whole
What do you want for dinner? I got you.
And men too. When men release, they're so loving. Like, they would do anything that you ask them at that moment. That's the best time. If they had $1 million on them right then and there, and you sleep with them,
so you give them some good, yeah.
They're giving it. Yeah, what do you need? How much?
Yeah. My main father's always, I'm not trying to cuddle. I'm not trying to cuddle. After sex, who gets to cuddle? But I'm like, hi, babe. And he'd be like, what you need? What do you want to watch, Power?
Yeah, that's so funny.
So, before we end off, my question to you is, do you believe that we are going to do better, get better?
I believe,
sexually.
I believe in if you build it, they will come. No pun intended.
A lot of pun intended.
A lot of pun intended. What an ironic statement.
I know, right?
But yeah, if you build it, yeah, they'll definitely come. And, you have the right idea. I think, fam, anything can happen, bro.
One orgasm at a time.
One orgasm at a time. That's it.
Because that's honestly all I want from you guys. That's all I want from you guys. I want everybody, because there are way too many miserable ass people out there, and it literally just comes down to like sex. It literally comes down to sex. And not necessarily the actual intercourse part. Sometimes it just comes down to a good kink.
Yeah.
Like a real good flogging. That's all it is.
It's like boxing.
Right?
You know when you're on the boxing thing?
Ooh, I haven't gotten there yet. I haven't been able to flip like that because like I've been practicing. My right hand's good, but my left hand's a little weak.
So you gotta practice with your left.
Yeah, I've been practicing on my sub with my left, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, let the people know where to find you before we head out.
Everywhere, official VFTV. You know what I'm saying? Find me on all social media platforms with the same name, DJ Laz Vagez. If you Google me, LazVagez. But it's just easier if you just look up official VFTV. Everything pops up on Google or whatever. That's how y'all find me. And you can catch me on the Mandem Show every Tuesdays and every Fridays. Make sure you guys tap into Tia Told Me, tap into the Cronin Show, tap into the Nickey June Naughty podcast.
Yeah, the Naughty Talk Show.
The Naughty Talk Show.
The Naughty Talk Show. Yeah. We might have him do our entrance. The Naughty Talk Show, where we sip and talk naughty.
Yeah, you should have some tea and crumpets, yeah?
Listen, a part of the new aesthetic, before we head out, you guys are getting exclusives on your first episode. Be happy I am giving you guys all this. I want to bring in like the drinking aspect.
Okay.
Try new drinks because I like to drink.
Me too.
So I'm thinking trying mixologist things. Yeah, that's kind of one of the things I want to try as an extra ambiance.
We should get like a bartender, like just have a little
right,
bar set
a
up,
nice little bar.
film them and then film us and just have them come and feed us drinks.
Give the drinks out
every like 10 minutes or
and
so.
something like different every time. Something that goes with the theme of the
show.
Listen, get out of my face, guys. I'm about to go do some business. We love you.
Hey.
Happy to see you guys.
Shout out Gutsy Guts, man. He could have come in, but he come in the next time, bro.
Yeah,
He's gonna be here by himself. I'm not even gonna be in that one.
Oh, but then I also feel like you guys are gonna see us a lot on both sides. So
yeah, I definitely want you to do like a segment every month or something.
I would love to do a segment. Like one of my goals is to eventually open a radio station or even get on the radio.
Me too.
Yeah.
I applied for a Vibe. They messaged back, so hopefully they give me an interview.
Vibes, what are you doing? Come on. What are you doing?
I need to be there.
They really do. All right, my naughty followers, you know how to reach me when you need to. Thank you for coming to my safe space, and I love you. Bye.
Nickey June's Naughty Talk Show.
Girl, just drop the low, you. No one coming over. I'ma bend it over.